Hi everybody, my name is Hannah and this is my channel Ladybug Stitches. Today is June 11th and this is Flosstube number 9. First, I want to start off by saying thank you so much for clicking on my video. I've had a lot of new subscribers in the past 2 weeks and I really appreciate it. So if you're new or if you're returning, thank you so much for being here. Since I've had so many new subscribers, I wanted to reintroduce myself to everybody. My name is Hannah and I live in New Jersey. I've been stitching since I was a little girl. My mom taught me and I've been stitching for most of my life. I really picked it back up in 2017 when I was in college, and I've been stitching pretty much consistently ever since. I also do a ton of other crafts. I've been crafting my whole entire life. I've always wanted to make stuff and I've always been drawn to make stuff. I think it's a little bit genetic. My mom was a stitcher, my cousin's a stitcher, my grandma did crochet and a whole bunch of other crafts, and both of my great-grandmas also knitted and crocheted and did tons of crafts. So I think it's built into my genes to make stuff. And I also run an Etsy shop. I have my own patterns that I design and I sell on there as PDF patterns. My shop is Ladybug Stitches Shop. It's linked down below if you want to check it out. And with that, I want to share my newest release. So this is part of my monthly series called All Piled Up, and this is June. This is June Ice Cream. So this series, each pattern is for each month, and each pattern has one simple symbol or something that I do in a couple different ways with a couple different colors, and it's all in the same size. It's all the same size. So, and I finish them all on this board, and then I add a different bow to each one, so they're all removable, and you just switch them out for each month. So, ooh, finger got caught in the bow. Okay, so this is ice cream. So cute. So let's move into previous finishes. I have a couple previous finishes. I changed out my hutch behind me here for summer, and I put all my summer displays out. So I wanted to share some of the patterns that I finished in the past. So I will start with this one. This is Vintage Needle Art Brunch at Buttonwood Farm. I finished this in 2021. How cute is that little cow? I love them, and I love sunflowers, so I really like this pattern. And then I added a little bow with some yellow flowers at the bottom. And then my dad helped me build this frame, so it's just 2 pieces of wood with some chicken wire. It's just stapled on the back. And then a baler twine hanger. I think it's so cute. I love putting this piece out every summer. I just love it so much. So there's that. And then another previous finish I have, whoops, and it's flying off my board, of course, and it is the Milk and Cream Company by Plum Street. I love this pattern the second that I saw it. I think there are some quarter or fractional stitches, whatever you want to call them, and so I was a little nervous to stitch this because I think this was like the second or third project I ever stitched on 28 count, so I was a little nervous, but it took me a long time, but I did finally finish it. Finished this in also 2021. So there's that cutie. I just put a green fabric behind it, and then I added a little flower with a bow on it, and then I put it on this lattice frame. And as you saw, it is attached by magnets, and I have not designed anything else to put on here, so I don't know why I did magnets, but I love hanging this up. I think it's so pretty. I'm pretty sure I did the call for colors, and I think it's not the call for fabric, but it is pretty close, I think. So cute. And if you can't tell, I do love cows and I love farm animals. I didn't even realize that both of these were cow pieces when I picked them to share today, but I love them so much. So those are my 2 previous finishes. Let's move on to my FOs. So I did Mania this past May, and I did one new start every other day, so every odd day of the month. And I had 2 finishes. They're not fully finished. I have no fully finished FFOs, fully finished stuff. this week. I just didn't know how to finish them yet, so I just didn't. This is actually, this is a start and a finish. Yes, start and a finish. Sorry, I got distracted. This is a free pattern by Kate Stitcher. You can find it on her Facebook page, and it's part of her stamp series. And let's see. There it is. It doesn't show up too well in my camera for some reason. But this does say summer up here, and those are waves and a little starfish. I still have to cut it out, and then I think I'm going to put some felt on the back, and then I'll just stick it in my little tray here, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. This was really quick. I think I finished it in like 2 or 3 sittings maybe. So yeah, and you can see the pattern too. So yeah, I think it turned out really cute. I used perforated paper, and I chose my own colors because I didn't have the called for. So, but I think I simplified it. There's like a little specks here. I didn't do those, and I think that was it. I think that's what I did. So cute, love it. So that was a start and a finish, and then I had another finish that was part of my mania. This is Be Kind by Heart and Hand. I love it. It's so cute. I love the little skunk. And I did it on a fabric that I dyed myself, 14 count. And I chose my own colors. And I kind of made it my own. So something I did do in the flower, if you can see, there's 3 shades of pink in here, and my 3rd lightest shade of pink was almost out. I was like down to the wire on it. So what I did instead was I just made the orange come out a little bit more instead. And I think that turned out really cute. And there's ladybugs, and I think that's a duck, maybe. I don't know for positive. But when I was doing it, I thought it was so cute that the duck was sitting on the turtle. It is not. It is not sitting on the turtle. There are legs down here. But I didn't do the legs. I thought it was cuter if it was sitting on the turtle. So that's that. I think it turned out really cute. I don't know how I'm going to finish this yet. That's my problem. I have to figure that out soon. So this will go out in my summer display probably. And yeah. So those are my 2 finishes, and then I just worked on a bunch of whips. So let's see here. Oh, big pile. Gotta move some things around, make some room. Oh, I had another start, so I forgot this one. So in my last video, I think I had 3 days of mania left to do. And so this stamp was one of my starts, and then this was the other, and then I swear I had another one, but I cannot figure it out. Maybe I did it ahead of time. I can't remember. I thought there were supposed to be 3, but I can only figure out 2 of them. So 2 starts at the end of May, and this was the one that I have to share. So I only worked on this one day. This is Victorian Thistles. This is a pattern that my aunts and my cousin got for me in Scotland. They went to Scotland this summer, and I guess the thistle is like a national flower or something. I'm not sure, but they got me this kit, and it finishes as a coaster. And I didn't do too much on it. Let's see. That's it. Just some of the stems. That was just one day of work, and it is on, it doesn't say the size of the fabric, but I would guess it's kind of like a 16. That's what it looks like to me. So it's really cute, and I really want to get this done soon, so hopefully I can do that soon. Get it out of my whip pile already. So, okay, that's it for starts. So now onto whips for real. So for my model stitches, I stitched a couple different things, and I only have one to share. So this is my next all piled up for August. So I will just show that. That's all I had. That was just today. That's all I worked on. That will be out by the end of June. I will be away for 4th of July, so it has to be out a couple days before the 1st of the month. So those are my models, and then I worked on Pumpkin Spice Farm by Hands On Design. This is what I think I want to get done soon. I want to do another like focus piece, I guess I'm kind of doing, because I don't want to end the year with a lot of whips. I just did Whip Mania to get a lot of whips started and hopefully finished and out of the pile. I chose a lot of little pieces, and I really don't have too many more Whip Mania projects to do left. Several big pieces and several pieces that have like a lot of patterns in them, so they'll take longer. But anyway, so this is where I'm at. I did the leaves, and then I worked on spice a little bit. There's not a lot to this pattern, so I think I'm gonna make this my focus piece next. When I was writing my notes for my video, I wrote plans, and then I just sat here for like 5 minutes trying to figure out what my plans were, because I have no idea, but I think this is gonna be part of my plans. So this is on a 14 count coffee tea dyed fabric. The sun is not doing me any favors today. And then I chose my own colors, and I think it's pretty cute. So that is one whip. Let me put this away. And then I worked on Say Personaggi and Cherokee Halloween by Quarry at the Quarry. Show you the title down there. And I started with this witch over here. And I did a little bit. Let's see, there it is. There's a lot in this bag. I worked on a little bit. I just got her chest mostly. Oh, it goes this way. I'm a little frazzled today. It's been a busy day already. So this is just on an orange fabric that I think had a little dye mishap when I was dyeing it. Got a little, the dye leached out of it a little bit there, I think. So yeah, that's where I'm at on that one. I have all the fabric picked for all the rest of these. And they're just shoved in this bag, so it's a very full bag right now. I chose my own colors for this one as well. No, I didn't. I bought them all. I bought the called for because there's so many, so I wanted to make sure I had the right colors. So there's that one, and then I worked on Scatter Freedom by Shepherd's Bush. And I've worked on a couple other of these, and so I'm going to finish them in the same way on the same board. I think I've done Easter and Valentine's Day, and that might be it. I have a couple other ones, so I really want to get them done. I bought them for like a couple years ago, and then I just didn't get to them. Let's see. So I finished the flowers, the stems, and then I add this border up top, and then I started and piece at the bottom. And that's as far as I got. I think I'm resigned to accept that this won't be done by 4th of July. So this might not get too much more progress. So cute. And then there's just some random floss just sitting in the bag. That's lovely. Okay. Let's see. And then this whip is what I worked on the most, I think. So this is a pattern that my cousin got me. It's a kit. It's called 5 Kittens by Joy Sunday Cross Stitch. And it is stamped cross stitch. So all of the black you see in there is stitched. It's a lot of stitching. So this is where I'm at. In the last video, I think I was still working on this cat. And so I finished that cat. And then I added some of the black down here. And then I did a couple rows of black at the top. I really want to get a lot of this black done because that is a lot of black to do. So that's where I'm at. Oh, and I did the moon. It's so hard to tell on these because the color, it makes it really hard to see. I know I have that part done there, that collar, not that one. That looks like it's done, but it's not. So I'm gonna end up framing this piece when it's all done. And I think I'm gonna hang it on my wall. So that's that. I really want to get this done like this year, definitely. So I'm really kind of focusing on it. So those are all my Mania whips. And then I decided to pull out some of my whips from before Mania to get some progress on them. So this is Rolodex Morning Sampler by Bendy Stitchy. This is a project that I really wanted to get done by the end of the year. No idea if that's going to happen, but I really, really would like to get it done. So really need to pull it out again. I've been neglecting it for too long. I pulled it out for one night and I did not get much progress. So I have the whole top quarter page done. And then I was working on the gate down at the bottom. So I just did a couple little rows here. The gate is a lot bigger than it looks. So that's taken a little bit more time than I thought it would. This is on a 18 count coffee tea dyed fabric that I dyed myself. And I think I did the call for DMC colors. So I'm going to add a little modification, I guess you can call it. So the quote is, "No grave can hold my body down, I'll crawl home to her." That reminds me, so like I said, I'm pretty crafty. I like doing a lot of different things. And one of the things I really like to do is write. I've been writing almost as long as I've been stitching. So my friend and I have created these characters that we write about a lot. And that quote really reminds us of our characters. So what I want to do is somewhere add in their initials, either down here, or I'm going to take out a couple stars up here and put their initials up there. I'm not really sure yet, but I really want to get this done by the end of the year, so that I can frame it and put it on my wall and look at it forever because I love it so much. So I really need to get going on this. I really love this piece so much. I really need to get back to it. So now that Mania is over, I can prioritize some of these patterns more that I really want to get done. So hopefully I can get this pulled back out soon. I really love this piece so much. So there's that one. Let me put it away. And one more whip. So I think I had this out for last video, and I was also feeling pressured on this one. This is, I can't show you the pattern, but it is Enchanted Realms Stitch Along by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I have done it's a mystery stitch along, and I've done the first 2 parts, and I think they're up to like part, what is it? Let's see. Part 5. They're already up to part 5, and I'm only working on part 3. So let me just take it out of the hoop so it's easier to see. Okay, so I've done part 1 and part 2. Part 1 was the dragons, and then part 2 was the mermaids. The mermaids were the reason that I wanted to do the stitch along, so I got that done as fast as I could. And then I kind of slowed down. I was like, well, I stitched the part I really wanted to stitch, so I don't really feel the need to keep going at this point. But then I keep seeing all the new releases and I really want to stitch them too. So next is fairies over here. So in my last video, I think I had the toadstools, the mushrooms. And then I added the leaves and this fairy over here. I only did her legs and her head and her arms. So not too much done on that, but I really want to get back to this piece as well. So it's very wrinkly, but you can kind of see I dyed it myself. It's on a teal fabric, I think, with blue and green and purple thrown on there. It looked pretty enchanted, I guess. I dyed it specifically for this pattern, so it doesn't show up too well, but yeah. And I did called for floss on this one as well. So I think there's the fairies here, and then there's one more here and one more here. So there's I think only one more release left. And I don't know what it is. I have no clue. So I'm excited to see what that is. So I would like to get this done eventually, but it's going pretty slow. So let me put it all away now because I made a big mess. Okay, those are all my whips. I have no haul. I've been really good, except yesterday I ordered some more floss for some of my models, and I think I ordered a pattern as well. So, because, you know, floss can't travel alone, of course, so I had to order a new pattern. So that'll be in my next video, and then I have one shout out. So I joined the Flosstube Facebook group. I encourage you all to join as well. You can get introduced to a lot of new Flosstubers. So the new Flosstuber that I started watching is Deanne from Stitching on the Rock. I will link her down below, and she is stitching some amazing pieces. She has a lot of full coverage pieces, and then she also does a couple of little pieces. She's working on some of the saltbox houses from Pinker and Pumpkin. I have them all printed out, and I really want to stitch them as well, but I just haven't gotten to them, so I am living through her right now. So go check her out for sure. And then plans, that's the only thing I have left on my list. So like I said, I want to get Pumpkin Spice Farm done, and then I want to work on some more of the Rolodex Morning Sampler, and then pretty much just whatever's calling to me. My hands have been killing me lately, so I haven't been able to do as much stitching as I really wanted to. So that's kind of why my video is a little bit shorter. There's some other crafts that I've been working on as well. It is really nice out, so all the plants are growing, so I really wanted to get out and pick some, I think it's called Virginia Creeper, and then I want to try to make a basket. I've been seeing all these different baskets that people make, and I really want to make one myself. I've made wreaths before, and out of like grapevines and blackberry vines, and they turned out amazing. So I really want to try to make some baskets next. So that's on my to-do list. And then I was also working on some crafts with corks. My aunt gave me a whole bag of corks to do some crafts with, and then my mom found some projects that she really wants me to make. So I have the corks downstairs. They're all painted, and I just have to glue them all together. So that will be in my next video as well. So you'll get a little bit of different crafts, not just cross stitch, in the next video. So I think that's about all today. It's a little bit of a shorter video. I have a lot to do today. Got a late start. There was some kitten things going on at the farm that I had to deal with, and then I came home and all my plants were thirsty, so I took like a half an hour just to water all my plants, and then I got some lunch, and it's just been a long day already, and it's only like 3 o'clock. So I think that's about it. I will let you all go, so make sure you check out Deanne, and if you want, you can subscribe and comment on my videos. I really like it. I always reply, and I think that's about it. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye!